This whale just bought billions of Shiba Inu tokens. You guys are not going to want to miss this. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We're talking about Shiba Inu today. And guys, I know my first video today was a little bit more melancholy. I know I was a little bit more somber. I was a little bit more upset, you could say. Just because when I was reading through stuff, I was reading through all the different forums, all the different channels that I have, all the different connections that I have with Shiba Inu, just to see what the heck's going on with this coin today. And, you know, I wasn't impressed, right? I wasn't finding a lot of good stuff that I could bring to you guys, a little good information. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video either way. I'm going to tell them what I think. I'm going to tell them what my thought process is right now, and I'm going to explain everything in between. So, you know, it was a little bit more of a somber video. I just kind of explained, hey, I'm still holding long term. I'm still buying the dips, and unfortunately, there's not a lot of news today right now. Well, that was until recently, until I found some more news. I managed to dive a little bit deeper, and I found an interesting article that we're going to go over today that I think is really, really going to change your perspective on Shiba Inu and give you guys a much more bullish outcome or outlook rather on Shiba Inu and the overall price increase that everybody is expecting, right? So let's talk Shiba Inu. We're on public.com. Make sure to let me know in the comments below if you guys are still holding this coin, by the way. How many tokens do you guys have? If you guys like this coin still, if you don't like it, if you like, dislike, whatever it is, whatever your thoughts are about this coin, I want to know down in the comments below. And make sure to like this video, guys. Let's get this video to 500 likes. But overall, Shiba Inu is down just about 5.97% today in the 3780 level. Again, the whole cryptocurrency market as a whole is down to begin with. Quick little technical analysis here on TradingView. We're not going to spend a ton of time on the screen, guys, so don't click off just yet. I know you guys hate TradingView. It shows in the statistics either way. As you can see here, this is kind of what we're looking at right here. Nice little bounce previous to the yesterday. And of course, we couldn't really hold at those levels. Pulled back here substantially during kind of the early hours in the morning. And now we're kind of bouncing and just kind of stagnating here around these lower price levels. That being said, though, I really don't think that's going to last for long, and here's why. So we have the article. Ooh, this is juicy. Let's get into it. So this whale bought 35 billion Shib while the market was crashing. 35 billion. 35 billion, guys. That is an insane amount. Let's keep reading and read into it just a little bit more. So during the market sell-off, short-term traders have dropped their positions and exited most markets. The smaller altcoins have experienced a greater loss compared to Bitcoin, including Shiba Inu and Doge. Quick little explanation there real quick if you guys aren't familiar with what's going on with the crypto markets and the stock market really kind of at the same time. There is a new variant going around of the virus that we are all kind of familiar with that is unfortunately infecting a lot of people in the world right now, and it's affecting a lot of countries in the world. Austria is in full lockdown over it, and a lot of other countries are expected to go into lockdown over it as well. Please, please, please be careful out there, guys, and I hope and wish you all health, wealth, and well-being at the end of the day, guys. Again, this is a kind of unfortunate thing that's happening right now, and it has a huge effect right now going on with both the stock and especially right now with the crypto markets. We see a lot of people that are selling their positions, pulling out of positions, entering into either stable coins or exiting the market entirely. So just keep that in mind, guys. Again, this is not really a fundamental thing with Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is just being really affected right now by outside market factors. This is not something with Shiba Inu. They just recently announced two awesome pieces of news. They got Call of Duty's own William Volk, who is a VP of Tech at Activision, joining Shiba Inu's AAA gaming team, and we have Shib x Newegg, which was a huge partnership they announced just yesterday. So again, there's plenty of good news coming out about Shiba Inu. This is not a Shiba Inu specific issue. This is a grand, larger scheme cryptocurrency market issue as a whole. Let's keep reading though. So the Shiba Inu market performance during the global market correction, Shiba Inu lost over 16% of its value at the peak, but then shortly after recovered back at 10% daily loss, which correlated with Bitcoin's market performance. Now, following yesterday's sell-off, Shiba Inu gained approximately 30% in one day, but then dropped back to 15% daily profit. The token has been moving in a short range bound since about November 26 and has not broken yet through either border of it. While some whales buy a significant amount of Shib, the market does not seem to react in any way. The volatility of Shib token remains low as both a buying and selling pressure is reduced according to the volume indicator. Whales are buying more Shib. Before the cryptocurrency market crashed by more than 10% in one day, the 1,000 largest Ethereum wallets dropped more than 8% of their Shib holdings by entering into USDT and other stablecoins on the Ethereum chain. Currently, whale holdings has increased back to pre-correction levels, with approximately $1 billion worth of holdings remaining on whale tier wallets at a press time. Shiba Inu's price does not seem to react in a positive way, while the token trades at the 0.000038 and 0.72% growth in one day. So that's pretty much the most of the article there. And what their point here here, what they really kind of talked about for the most part was the fact that basically, yes, the whales did move out for a short period of time. I talked about that a little bit too, that they moved into stable coins for just a short period of time here while they were kind of waiting for the market correction to finish correcting. And now they are moving back into their previous positions. They're moving back into Ethereum. They're moving back into Shib and other coins as well. But Shib is obviously what we're focusing on here. And the fact that they are obviously putting money back into it should be a good sign that we could see some more bullish momentum here in the future. Now, like the article mentioned, we're not seeing, unfortunately, a lot of that play out currently, right now at least. Again, long term, I still think that that is a huge catalyst. The whales move crypto markets and just markets in general by massive percentages every single day. We see whales all the time, and you probably don't even realize it. A lot of these huge green candles are likely to do with whales. Some of them are their own catalysts, give and take, obviously. But again, the whales are one of the major factors in market movement and even market manipulation sometimes. But again, I still think that we can push higher here in the coming weeks or even the coming months. I think that, again, more whales, if anything, because we haven't had all the whales kind of come back to Shib yet. We need more whales to start buying Shib, but we do have a whale that has bought at least over 35 billion worth of Shib, or well, 35 billion Shib, I should say. Again, the monetary value of that is obviously, I'm not going to solve that out in my head right now, but either way, that is a good piece of news either way, because it shows that the whales, who are typically what are referred to as, I guess, smart money, right? When you have these huge positions with millions and millions of dollars on the line, these people are very, very invested, both literally and figuratively, in their positions, and they're going to be highly educated on how this market moves, how this coin moves, how it trades, how the price action works, what happens when certain things are announced and when certain things aren't announced. And again, I think that these people obviously know what they're doing. And so if they are buying Shib at these levels, I myself am buying Shib as well at these levels. I'm looking at what larger money than my own is doing, and I'm buying in at those levels as well. Again, I have quite a bit of money in Shib, and over the last couple of days buying these dips, it's increased pretty substantially. I don't want to talk and say the exact number just because it's, well, you probably would slap me just because it's a little bit probably more than most people would be comfortable with. But again, this is money that I am willing to lose. I'm not putting more money into this coin than I am willing to lose. And again, that's what I kind of preach on this channel, is that, guys, you need to be aware of your risk tolerance and your overall risk management. If you guys have your whole entire life savings, or you took out a loan to buy this coin, or if you have X, Y, and Z things that would make this coin be a very risky position or asset, right, that you're in, you need to kind of maybe think about that position, because that is a very, very interesting double-edged sword, right? Because as much as this coin could go to the upside, again, we have seen a lot of downside in the past couple of weeks. People who bought up here are obviously very, very much not having a great time down here. But that being said, again, if they're holding, hey, more power to them. You guys do what you want to do. At the end of the day, you guys are going to make your own decisions in this crypto market of ours, and of course with Shiba Inu. I personally hold through all the dips. I buy. The only thing I really do is buy pretty much these days. I do a lot of buying, and of course, obviously, I wait until it reaches my long-term price targets. We are getting to the point, guys, just as an overall kind of caveat to all of this, we are getting to the point where we're almost back to the first rally, the lows that we experienced in the first rally. There was a really strong support here in this first rally kind of level. I'm really hoping, guys, that as we're starting to we are starting to kind of curl, right? This whole kind of downward slope is starting to kind of flatline, and it's starting to get a little bit flatter, which is a very, very good sign. Consolidation is so key with really any crypto, any stock, but especially with Shiba Inu. We've seen consolidation set the stage for future breakouts all the time, right? We had the first kind of consolidation period that happened for months here, well, a couple of months really, not much movement in the kind of volatility sector of things, and then just huge breakout towards the upside here on October 4th, obviously, in those major rallies that we saw. We also saw the next kind of consolidation period that happened over the course of about a week or two, and again, huge breakout towards the upside. Now we're kind of trying to stabilize at some kind of level, some kind of capacity, and start to consolidate to the right. Hopefully that's kind of what we're in right now, and we can start doing that shortly here. Again, keep it locked here, guys. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when that kind of stuff happens. Again, we are posting videos about this stuff every day, trying to keep you guys informed, educated, and aware on Shiba Inu, all the news going on with the technical analysis and everything in between. Also, guys, if you want to start trading Shiba Inu, go to public.com, use our link down in the description below, and sign up and deposit $1. And not only will you guys get a free stock when you do that, when you use our link and deposit $1, but you guys can also start trading Shiba Inu on their platform. Now, you're probably wondering, What's public.com? Public.com is a social investing network app that allows you to see what other people are buying and selling in both the stock and the crypto markets. Public.com is a great source for new investors, old investors, and anywhere in between where you can see what other people are investing in. It's like social media for investing, right? You can follow us on there as well. We are on the app and we're talking on the app all the time, talking about our new plays that we're making, any new stocks or cryptos that we're interested in. You can see when we're buying stuff, when we're selling stuff. It's a really great tool if you want to kind of follow your favorite investors and see how they play the markets and how they do stuff. So hit the link down in the description below, use that link, sign up, deposit $1. You guys will get a free stock that could be worth up to $70. It's a great selection of companies, stuff like Peloton, Tesla, Amazon, Apple, Google, different things like that. And of course, you can start trading Shiba Inu on their platform as well, guys. But either way, guys, just to wrap this whole video up, the whales are buying. Good news either way. We always love to see when the whales are buying. And we know the whales buy on consolidation periods, especially when huge plays like this are beaten down heavily. And we love to see the fact that whales are buying at these levels. So again, I'm going to probably keep buying. I'm going to keep buying the dips. We can even check the RSI real quick here just before we end this video off. As you can see, pulling up the relative strength index right now. Again, the RSI has not peaked heavily below the 30 level, which is typically where I love to do buying. Like I'll buy around here. I'm not really afraid to do that. But again, I love buying when it's below here. So even if it dips below here, that's probably what I'm definitely going to buy, just to let you guys know and kind of have an foresight and kind of an idea of what I'm thinking as far as my personal strategy goes. But again, whole market's down, guys. Don't worry about it. Long term, this coin still is doing great. Fundamentally, this coin is still doing great, and I still believe in it long term. And I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.